Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered. We are about to start Year 6. This is post-commentary, and you'll see why in a moment. So, yeah. As always, it starts with a cutscene, and this is a pretty major one. It's Black Knight stuff, the finale of the Black Knight cutscene.
You're not getting away this time! What? What? No. Not yet. Not without my memories. I will die a hollow man. Where will my spirit go? Is this the end? Light! Answer me.
I'm no light. My name is Leon Esla.
Leon Esla? Leon? Yes, I found it. Leon Esla. My memory. And Jonah. My...
I'm sorry. I didn't want it to end this way. As long as people live, Ryam will make them suffer. O Keepers of the Crystal, what must I do?
Yeah, so sketchy voices, but that's pretty much this whole remaster, right? But yep, so we looked at that. Today I witnessed the death of the Black Knight. A boy named Leon Esla was riding with the caravan from Alphateria. He drove a spear into the night. The Black Knight seemed at peace when he died. I wish I knew why. That Leon Esla sounded too much like a grown man rather than a little boy. But yeah, this Year 6 is basically a repeat of Year 1. So we go to Riverbell Path, which is Cycle 3, and this is why this is post-commentary, because almost the entire stage is cut out, because we've seen it how many times at this point? So, open treasure chests was pretty good. I left a little bit in just to show some new enemies. The goblins were pretty much, for the most part, relatively quick. Still not the 1, 2, 3, but they dropped so much money. That guy was 200 gil. And then that stone hedgehog, not all of them, but some of them have been replaced by ones that require holy. You can kind of see them at the top of the screen right there. I ignored that one, but yep. I just got as many treasure chests as I could and dealt with all the griffins and stuff, and it's just a mash-A fest. That guy has a new club too, which stunned me just there. And then the crab is different too, which we're gonna cut to right now. He now casts Thundaga, which has a huge radius and makes him even more of a pain in the neck, but yeah. So for all of these stages, there's 2 hours of footage here that I trimmed down to about a little over half an hour between cutscenes, stages, and bosses. And this is pretty much going to be the flow of this video because we're going to a bunch of Cycle 2s. This is the only Cycle 3. And we're going to go to a bunch of Cycle 2 stages now in an effort to push them into Cycle 3 so I can get some of the good ingredients that I want. So yeah, basically, if I pick up anything useful in the stage, I left that in. And otherwise, it's just smack the crap out of the boss, get the artifact, and get the heck out of here because we're done with this. You know? It's just the same old repetitive grind. Ah yes, there was a herdy thing going on here. Be happy, I will grant you happiness, but think hard about what happiness really means to you. Oh yeah, I think I said I don't care. And I sent him some crap, probably. A vegetable seed, yeah, that's good. What's he gonna do with it?
Keep me waiting, Capone.
So I believe the artifact selection being Cycle 3 was actually pretty good.
So long.
I took a really good one here. I don't remember what it's called offhand right now, but we shall see. I opened every chest that's possible in that stage, which isn't much, so it can only be so high. You can't speed this up, by the way. It goes slower than the GameCube, cycling those numbers up, and you can't speed it up at all. So, Black Hood was good, legendary weapon we have, and then the Mage's Staff +5. I mean, that's... obviously you would take that one. So then I believe we get another very important, the last Gertie thing. Or no, this is second to last Gertie cutscene.
Greetings, my good friend. I hope all is well with you. What? I look like a preacher, do I? I suppose this outfit fools people quite well. It's me, Gertie. These are my brother's clothes. Oh, I never told you. I have an older brother. Some mornings, I wake and see these clothes hanging there. Unlike me, my brother is kind and sincere. He tried to do something amazing. What do you think it was?
I have no idea. No, I said he tried to save the world.
He tried to rid the world of all miasma. An extraordinary goal, don't you think? But quite a difficult one. I heard that he came very close to uncovering the truth. Actually, I have no memory of anything besides my brother. Memories of him are the only things within me that are true. I can't stand the emptiness, so I make up lies to cover it all. But if the things I say turn out to be true, then they're likely memories I've forgotten. Oh, it looks like they're leaving. Take care. May we meet again. The meteor light, great shadow. Where is it? Who are you? Ryan?
You cannot defeat Riam. You are not yet ready. Your memories are not enough.
Oh yes, I nearly forgot. 3 rocks, the winter's kiss await. One by one, they find their mate. I forgot to tell you. I've never met my brother. If you ever run into him, kindly let me know.
So yeah, pretty crazy. Now we know of Riam, who I used to always call Raim. I didn't know how to say it. But Daydream, was I dreaming or did I really see something on Gertie's back? He mentioned something quite strange. He said he had a brother whom he had never met. What could you mean by that? And then just the verse that we already solved. So now, Mushroom Forest is where we are going, because remember, it's repeating year 1. Defeat enemies with spells. I leave a good chunk of this in because now that this is cycle 2, there is a new path with 3 new treasure chests, and I never got the Moogle in this stage, so we do that too. But this mushroom wasn't here before, this bridge. I think I was a little confused as to whether or not I had an ability to fuse gravity, but I decided to just blitz ahead. So this is kind of a long path down here, but it leads to, like I said, 3 new treasure chests. And also, look at that guy in the back. See, that guy went down no problem, but then this guy is like a zombie version of the plant. And they take forever to kill, just like the stone hedgehogs, really. But they're a lot more tolerable, I think. So yeah, I don't know how many of these grindy post-commentary videos there's gonna be before I finally attempt the end of the game, but that's where we're at. We're basically... I want to at least fuse the legendary weapon before I go there. Even though it's like minuscule points difference, like +2, +3 attack power. But in that time, I'll also collect more artifacts to make it even easier too. Oh yes, we have new enemies. Was this guy here before? Did we see him already in a previous part? I feel like we did. Did we already do Cycle 2 Mushroom? I don't even know. I think this is still Cycle 2. It's gotta be, because I would have collected the stamp, I think. But But yeah, these chests, there was nothing really that useful in there. At one point in one of these stages, I did find something called a Zeal Kit, which is a male accessory. I think I found it in Kalanda. We're about to go there again, too. I don't think in year 6. No, we're gonna go to the mines next. That's right, because it's year 1 all over again. But yeah, this is kind of the downfall of this game that we knew was happening eventually. It forces you to grind the same thing over and over and over again, and even with multiple friends to play with, it's only so tolerable, I think, unless you're a huge fan of dungeon crawler grindy games, which I'm starting to think I'm not. It's a very weird thing, this game. The Fiend Kit was the new thing. So then up here, the lone treasure chest atop this mushroom is where the Moogle is. I had trouble finding him, but he's off to the right. And this is the final Moogle house stamp aside from the final stage, Mount Valenge. And wait until you see what this unlocks. When I saw it, I was like, really? The creativity of these guys. It looks like I'm missing 3 stamps, but it's only 1. So Gank Walk. Whoever the heck. Well, I know what it is now, but...
Hello, folks.
Look at, between him and Ent Delace, they're the same exact model. Maybe the voice is different or something. I was like, really? Was that necessary? So then just to wrap up this boss real quick, he died so fast, so I left the whole fight in. The only thing new is the cockatrice, the mini cockatrice or whatever. Pretty sure I fused with Mog once. Yeah, right here. Wasn't worth it. That was just ridiculous, and then the mom's mail. It's just, the mail at this point is pointless. She sent me a potato and said, don't be picky, because it's on my least favorite. I actually ate one, I don't know if you caught that, I ate one over there, and it was like... I think I said I'm trying, and then sent some crap, like a chunk of bronze or something. Well, yep. So how's everybody doing? Hanging in there? Still interested in this game? No, I've not been interested in the last 10 parts now. That's what I imagine. That's what the reception of this is. It was once a fun game.
So long, Capone.
And it still kind of is. It's just... I don't know. I could probably beat the final boss, and it'd just be a little bit of a long ordeal. Did I get anything good here? No, the Black Hood, which I think we've seen that a few times, and now I finally get it because it's the best one here. So now, we go to the mines, and literally nothing happened in here. I got a bunch of mithril, which at this point I don't need. I didn't smack every treasure chest, but yeah, this whole place was just a slog to get through. So we cut to the boss in his little final moments and smack the crap out of him. Cause tapping A is fun, I don't know. But yeah, when I was recording this, I was like, alright, that'll maybe be like 3 parts that I could do. But then I was like, no, why wouldn't you even show the same dungeons over again? When barely anything changes except for it just takes longer now. So it's like, no, we're just gonna splice it all into one giant video and say, this is what's happening, this is how this game feels, this is where we are. So the brother got in a fight or something, yeah. So angry he lost, don't lose the next one, you idiot. I don't know, Selkies are a weird breed of people, I guess. I sent him something, I think a seed that then caused confusion. I think I did trigger that. Are you sure you want us to replace the fruit seed thing? Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
got your reply, Capo.
I don't know, if you've been around for the last 2-3 years, you may have caught my video of... It was a discussion video saying what changes the original game needed and what I hoped for. And none of that happened, so we still have the problems the original game had, which is very much this grindy artifact part, which some people are fine with, but yeah, that was a terrible selection too, so I just went with magic. And that is the end of my 6th year. I later heard more about the child who slew the Black Knight. Apparently his father had left before he was even born. I wondered whether the boy simply wanted some sort of memory with his father. By avenging his father's death, he would form an unbreakable link with a man he never had the chance to know. Except, a lot of it seems to say the Black Knight might have been his dad. It's time for you to set out again. Perhaps I worried too much. I'll say nothing. You aren't a child anymore. Seek your own horizons. The runaway scholar, never mind him. The princess will soon take my memories too and transform them into the crystal's glow. Get moving. Our thoughts will be with you and all that crap. That is the last you see of him.
Just a run-of-the-mill caravan. I don't see a merchant anywhere.
Oh dear, it seems I was wrong. Unfortunate, but there's always a next time.
What are you talking about? You won't get out of this so easily.
Hello, friend. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a bind. Would you mind lending me a hand?
Oh, who's this? Friend of yours? Then maybe you're worth a ransom.
Why, I'm practically a hostage.
No, you're a hostage in every sense of the word. Cough up the money, or we'll toss him out into the miasma to die.
Oh dear, how do I manage to constantly get caught up in such trouble?
Personally, I wouldn't pay a guild for this fool, but what do you say?
Yeah, this happens if you have a striped apple, so offer the striped apple, definitely.
Look,
It's a striped apple!
It's been 2 months, Capo. Or has it been 3?
All right, that will do. You can have him.
Oh, come now. Is that all I'm worth to you people?
You saying the
It's
apple
all
that
right,
gave the Striped
Capo.
Brigands their name isn't good enough for you? Look, if you'd rather die out here, that's fine with me.
Oh, all right. For an apple then.
He's all yours!
My good friend, I don't know how to thank you, so for now, I won't. Oh, you don't seem happy. So, how about another verse? Lightning brings the cactus pain, rotted shelter sinks under weight, lonely mushroom bursts to flame, 3 rocks the winter's kiss await. In the end shall bloom a flower, sacred light reveals its power.
This is the last Gertie scene.
What? No applause? How disappointing. And that was the last one. Don't tell me you're tired of hearing these. They're no ordinary poems, you know. They say these verses shall reveal a great treasure of legend hidden beneath the desert sands. Oh, that's right. You assume every word I say is a lie, don't you? But if you believe that everything is false, then you will never find the truth. You'd be surprised how much my forgotten memories reveal. The plan was to get a sizable ransom, yet you settle for a striped apple.
So? We're as happy as can be.
I presume you can't pay me my share. In gil, that is.
Nope.
Perhaps I should try some honest work for a change, like my brother.
So now that opens up the possibility for the final Brigands event, which this is not. This
Long
is
ago, we Lilties were the lords of this land.
this.
They say we built this very road for the wars of that age, and that the fighting was long over by the time the road was completed. Today, I travel this road as a caravaner. I take pride in that. I would rather march down this road seeking to protect my people than I would to attack someone. Wouldn't you?
I believe I said definitely,
Yes.
yeah.
By walking this road, we build a new road to our future.
And now is it time? Yep, the final Striped Brigands event.
Help! Help! Somebody!
Monster got the old timer.
Aw, cheer up, boss.
Please. I am the leader of the Striped Brigands. So what if I lose a man or two?
That's an awful thing to say, boss.
Shut up. And bring me something to eat. I'm so hungry, I can't lift a finger.
So yeah, you can invite him to your village, which I forgot all about, and that was my my reply here.
Sure. Thanks for inviting us. I was hoping you might, but I'm not sure what the boss will say. How about it, boss? They said we could go live at their village for a while.
What are you talking about? Break up the band? Give me a break.
But, boss, there's nobody left except you and me.
So? There were only 3 of us before. Not a big difference.
Aww.
Just go by yourself then.
But, boss...
The Lilties have a proud heritage. The Ukes have rich traditions. And the Klavats have great unity. We Selkies have none of that.
Huh?
No, Selkies have nothing. That's why we steal. It's all we're good for. A life of pillaging and fun until we die. But that old geezer saved me. He died like some soft-hearted Klavat. Why would you throw your life away for someone else, you old fool?
Oh, boss.
Artemisian, I'm gonna stay on the road. In the end, he risked it all, like a true Selkie. He'd never rest in peace if I settled for a village life. I'll live like a true Selkie and make him proud.
I'll go with you.
Artie.
Don't get me wrong. I'm going so I can keep an eye on you. Make sure you don't forget who you are.
You gotta be kidding. All right, we're off. We're free of some dead weight with the old man gone. You keep an eye on your treasure now.
Yeah, they kind of grew on me at the end. So I looked at that diary entry. So long, Gramps Magaj of the Striped Brigands passed away. He died courageously, sacrificing himself to save Bell Dot from a monster. Invited him to come back with us, but Bell wanted to head on. He said he would carry Magaj's memory with him and continue the journey they started, yeah. So, where did we go now? Oh yeah, Tida for the letter thing. Open treasure chests was the bonus, and once again, very little changed here. So we get to right to the point, which is this tree. There's a letter stuck in it. Are you never coming back? You will be back, right? I know you will, so I'm leaving this letter for you with my love. May you find it beneath the shade of this tree. Now you have to bring this to Cecil of Mars Pass and Lou Tipa of Luda. And this is like the only thing different about this stage is these guys are now around. But Cycle 3, there's something here that I wrote down that I wanted. But again, it's kind of RNG whether I get it or not, so who knows. And Armstrong is just as weak as always, really. Pretty easy boss fight all around. So where are we now? We're in year 7. Yeah, we complete year 7 too, this video. It's basically a summary of the 2 years. I don't believe too many good artifacts happened here too.
Ale Moogle at your service, Capo. Capo! Here you go, Capo.
I don't know, this is a very unique game to me because it starts off super exciting. I love creating characters and this idea of growing your hometown and stuff. And like, up through year 3, year 4, like stuff keeps changing and it keeps you hooked. And especially if you're doing it with friends. But then it just completely falls flat and it just becomes a grind fest.
I got your reply, Capo.
Yeah, I don't know.
So long, Capo.
That's why I made all those videos in the past, because I so desperately wanted to see this achieve what it almost did, but just falls a few things short of. And then it's like, they didn't care. They cared more about Final Fantasy VII Remake, I think, and then this was just like, oh yeah, dump that out your butt too, because some people care about it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, this was terrible. I think I picked Fang Charm, because I know I've seen Power Wristband somewhere else before, and Fang Charm sounded new. I don't know. So here's Cecil, you show him the letter, and he just says, why I don't believe it, and the old lady does something similar, which we're gonna cut to her now, and Luda, the one at the entrance. Show it to her. And she's like, could it be? And now they're both gonna be by that tree next time you go to Taito, which I'm gonna wait until the tree's ready again. And now we are in Mount Kalanda. Nothing really happened here. I found some Kalanda sulfur, so I'll get a discount the next time I come here. But other than that, I really didn't find anything. So because of that, we just smack the crap out of the boss and pretend that that's how fast it really took. I did find the Zeal kit. This is where I got that. Which is a thing for men. It's just an accessory of some kind, but...
Ale Moogle at your service, Capo. Capo!
But that is not all. The final drop, we're going back to Canal
Here you go,
Karach or
Capo.
whatever, because we need to force that into Cycle 3 so we can start getting that Aura Chalcum stuff. Is this the brother with the fight? Yeah, I'll win the next one for sure. I'm not gonna lose. That's the spirit. And then I think I sent him some nasty milk or something. Yeah, I almost sent the water. Why didn't he? I don't know.
I've got your reply, Capo. So long, Capo.
That I definitely didn't do because I never used spells playing as a Selkie. Unless I have to. Oh yeah, the fire ring. That's what I take here. Because the only other thing was stuff, most of it I already had. And then there's that main Gosh thing, so... Just did the fire ring. That might help in Rabina Te Ra if I ever go back there.
Where to?
Oh yeah, these guys, we're starting to see their events finally.
Say there, would you buy some Yukish wisdom for a sum of 10 gil?
I said yes to this. He always gives you monster info, which seems to always be a flan anytime I've ever seen this. So if you read the diary, it says they're weak to fire or something. So here we are in Canal Karach. I cut out like almost all of this too, but this guy gave me something very good. This is section 3 of the level if you don't recognize it. I got a chunk of diamond ore. That's necessary for the diamond plate armor. And then this guy gave me another one. And I think I get one more too, so actually a decent amount of this I leave in here. Because I also found some unique scrolls in this section. So like we're very close to the boss right now. It's that deep into the level. But these guys are now dropping diamond ore, and I think in Cycle 3 they're the ones that drop the orichalcum, maybe? Which is a real pain then if you defeat them all and you don't get a chunk of it. Unless it's dropped by the boss, that could be too. But yeah, see, this is a large reason why I cut most of these stages out too. Because the battles against these little monsters take longer and longer. Even though I've been increasing in power. Oh, I forgot that happened, but yeah, there's another chunk.
Surprise!
So I think you only need 2, maybe? But I have 3. So now I just need to find that scroll, which happens in Mount Kalanda on Cycle 3, is where you could potentially find the diamond plate armor. So likely the next video of this whole thing is gonna be just a montage of finding the stuff I need and crafting it. There's pure armor that protects against poison. I don't craft it. I think I have all I need. I find the pure belt here too in this next chest. And both of those, I looked at crafting and I think I have what I need to do it, I just didn't because it wasn't much of an actual increase in defensive power. And then the dragon was not really any difficult. He was actually way easier this time. I think I only ate a couple apples. I barely even cured myself in that fight, unlike the first time where I definitely took a lot more damage that first time. So I believe, unfortunately, the selection here wasn't that great either. Or no, it was like middle of the road.
Capo!
And I just kind of made a choice between 2.
Here you go, Capo.
But yeah, I mean, like, there's really little I could do here to make this more interesting than this, so... Yeah, the daughter broke the flower bracer. That's the thing I wanted to craft. I have to go back to Moschette Manor in Cycle 3 to find that, and I don't know if I want to go back to that stage. Because you can only wear one accessory at a time anyway.
I've got your reply, Capo. So long, Capo.
I think I did find something that increases focus attack range, but I didn't have what I needed to craft it or something. Or my dad couldn't do it. I need to find a particular tailor or blacksmith who can. I forget what it was though. I think it was like the wind belt. I found that. I might not have what I need for it. Oh yeah, the cure ring. I still didn't grab it because we had the runes bell and red slippers. Red slippers has always been in a chest. That's the second time I got that out of a chest. So because of that, rune bell was new to me and I picked that. Figuring that was a boss drop. And the cure ring I could probably grab at any time, so... We'll just have to see. It's really just a choice. What do I want to grind next at this point? That's where we are in this game. Or just forget it all and go to the boss and see what happens. So tonight I celebrate the end of my 7th year. In ages past there was no miasma and all the world was a paradise. The princess drew radiance from memories, and with them she made the crystal shine. Our world used to be this paradise. How could we forget to hope for a world without miasma? And that's pretty much it. I apologize for the lack of interest that this series is very likely generating right now, but this is where we are.